All right, guys. Just wanted to share a quick update. Excuse me. As it regards to in regards to the trades for this week. Those of you who had a chance to watch the video, remember I presented you with three scenarios that would have happened, that could have happened on Sunday, whereas you got the first drop to confirm a higher low, or it could have shot up to make a high and then sell down, or it could basically consolidate. Now, basically what happens is that for me on Sunday, let me just bring up this small account that I'm trading on Sunday. I actually had two sells that were in from Friday. So I got a chance to get out of them on Sunday afternoon when the market opened. Of course, not making a lot, but was still okay, didn't lose. So for those two sells, this is where I'm at right here. And then yesterday morning, took a buy here at 46,431. Actually exited on here we go, 46,558. Gave me 38.13 on this. There's no swaps on this, no charges, so that was a clean trade. And then yesterday I took a sell during London session. It was an early sell, but because of where I took the sell, I was able to handle retracement overnight. I kept it into this morning and actually had $1.32 swap on that trade. So came and made the 37.36. Now that's ahead based on the balance on this account. That's ahead of my daily target. So I actually hit my daily target for Monday. Now we're still in Tuesday. We still have lots of trading left for the day. So that's interesting to see. Now, now that I came out of this trade, the exit price that I came out on that trade here was 46,339.6. Now that I'm out of that trade, I'm still I'm evaluating as to see, what is going to happen. I suspect that this is going to continue down. I don't think the sell is over as yet. Only because at the time of the day we are now at 10:38, so it's still very early in the daily trading session. So I'm looking for more entries, either for the buy or again, the market is still in retracement to form that higher low. Okay. Remember, your higher low actually is currently on your weekly time frame. Let me do a cleaner chart. So the higher low is currently on your weekly time frame. Okay. So of course, the market makes higher lows to higher highs. So eventually it's going to break this all-time high. The daily is currently at a low. Okay. However, if you look at your 23-hour time frame, let me remove these. The 23-hour time frame is currently at a lower high. What I'm expecting, because the weekly is at a higher low, the daily is at a low, I'm expecting that this 23-hour time frame is going to come down and complete a lower low before we see the next round of buys, attempting to go back and challenge that all-time high again. So don't get it twisted. The market is not bearish. The market is still retracing, like I mentioned to you. It's just about trading smartly, understanding when it's in a retracement, understanding when it's back in trend. But we do know that the higher low, as we can see right here from the weekly time frame, all right, that is here. It wants to go up, but you have some amount of consolidation that's happening right here over the past 3 weeks, right at this level. Consolidation has been happening. So what I'm expecting for the rest of the day, well, here we are. So we have a higher low here, which is just above the 23.6% line on the fibs, which is drawn from the 23-hour and the daily fibs. So we have a consolidation point happening right here between the 23.6% and the 38.2%. So of course, higher lows, lower highs are not ideal places for me to be taking trades. They're consolidation points. So I'm looking for those time frames that are not consolidating, those time frames that have those clean breaks, whether to take the trend buy or whether to take a retracement sell, bearing in mind that every sell that the market makes is only to create the next higher low or to complete an higher low, which has already been started. So for now, no big rush to go back into the trade. I'm on target based on yesterday's target. I still have, today's trade that I can take up until 12 o'clock tonight to be on target for this week. So no big rush right there. As it stands right now, the 2-hour time frame is at a consolidation point. You see it's actually making higher lows to higher highs. However, bear in mind that this higher low to higher high that was formed yesterday, it's a consolidated move because this higher high only went up and it's still a lower high on like your 4-hour time frame, your 5-hour time frame. So you do know that all these time frames, 5-hour all the way up to your 23-hour, are still sitting at lower highs from last week. Okay, the market won't buy from high points and you don't want to trade the consolidation points. And so the next ultimate buy entry for me is when the price actually comes back down and completes the lower low on the 23-hour time frame. So that's just an update as to what has been happening for me this week. Still patiently waiting. Taking those moves in between, those consolidation moves, once I have a time frame that gives me the clean, clear, and complete signal. All right, those are the moves that I'm going to be trading. So remember, higher lows to higher highs are always guaranteed. However, you take your largest higher low, exit on your largest high. That's a consolidation point. You take your profit there, and then you wait for another higher low, your largest higher low. If you're seasoned and you understand how the market moves, the retracement sells are there to be taken, but you must understand that they are not permanent. They're only temporary retracements to the next higher low. So thank you guys again. See you next time and take care. Bye-bye.